All right, welcome guys for another video. Today we are at Wat Tham Sua, which is the Tiger Cave Temple. Now this is in Krabi. Now I had a lot of people comment about the Tiger Temple that I did in Kanchanaburi. It's a completely different temple, and everybody was confusing that one for this one. So anyway, I decided to come over here while I'm in Krabi and take a look at this temple. Now this one here, I'm actually really excited about because I get to climb 1,260 steps. That's right, 1,260 steps. You're going down from the base of the valley down here. We're gonna go all the way up to the top of this mountain. So let's go take a look and let's see if I can get hot and super sweaty. So down here at the base of the temple, looks like they're building a brand new chetty. The top of it's done. It's quite nice. You can see they got the scaffolding inside of there. And then they have a prayer hall right there. Looks like it's locked up today. But we're coming here mainly for the steps. And you can see over here, this is like the monk quarters. And then they have the limestone cliffs and stuff, the limestone mountains. Yeah, when they're done with this is going to be spectacular. You can see they have the stairs on the inside that they're building, and then they'll do something on the outside of these walls. I don't know if they'll put glass in there or what, but that's going to be really cool. And then down here at the bottom, they got the dragons and some of their little Buddha stuff. They have some of the Hindu gods. They have the Ganesh and then the four-headed god. And they have another Buddha statue, and then some of the tiger stuff. And over here is a seated Buddha with the Garuda. And then they have another little shrine over here to do the praying. And you can see here they all come and pray and then put that gold leaf on the Buddha. And over here they got the Chinese Buddha and some other seated Buddha up in this like little cave, but it's locked up. All right, let's go into the tiger cave that's over here. Okay, so in this little cave, we have the monks here. This is a working temple, so that people can come over and get the little water blessing. Now, the history of this temple goes back to 1975, and that's when there was a monk that was meditating in one of these caves, and he saw like some tigers and stuff would come up into those caves, and then they also saw that there's like some claw marks and all of that on the cave walls. And there's a bunch of different caves that you can go to, and you can look around, and there's a bunch that you cannot get into. So beware your head. It is kind of a low ceiling. And the name of the temple, Wat Tham Sua. Tham is cave and Sua means tiger. And there's some famous artifacts from Burma and all of that here also. Looks like a Buddha footprint. And then after you go into the tiger cave, there's quite a bit to this temple complex. It kind of sprawls around the bottom of the cliff. There's places for donating for sick monks, donating for the people that don't have any money. All kinds of stuff around here. And then all the quarters for the monks and meditation halls and all of that. And it looks like there's some monkeys here at these temples. And there's a sign saying don't feed them, and that they will bite. And there's a bunch of monkeys here. Beware of monkeys snatching your purse is what the sign says. All right, so that's the way we're gonna go up to the stairs. And here it's telling you 1,260 steps. All right. And I brought my good shoes, my absolute best sandals for climbing. We have a Buddha here, another statue up there at the bottom. And then just the monkeys are climbing all over that statue. That one's got some food, and the other one's trying to take it from them. And they're just climbing up. So this one here's got him a plastic bag. I wonder if he's gonna go to the market or if he's gonna go recycle. And they're all over the place. This is similar to the temple in Kiri, where there's just monkeys everywhere at the bottom. I almost got attacked by one there. And here we have a big statue of the Chinese goddess Huayan, the goddess of mercy. And this is right next to the stairs that start going up. And there's a couple little halls around. Right next to the statue of Guanyin, have these other little god statues that people can come in and they'll pray right here. And there's the little Chinese lanterns. Okay, so before we go up the main set of stairs, there's another one over here that's like 180 stairs that goes to something. So let's go do this little set and then we'll conquer the big ones. And plenty of monkeys out here in the trees also. Looks like there's a little jetty, little gold one over here. See if this monkey wants to attack me. Oh, he's just gonna go up. Okay, so that's this little jetty. All right, now the stairs go, they keep going. So this is just halfway. They go down and they go down into the jungle. So let's keep going. So I'm not sure where this goes. This goes down into the jungle. We'll find out here pretty soon though. Yeah, so this is really nice. This has this trail. Goes out here and it says it goes to Wonderland is what they're calling this. All right, so as you can see, it's 180 steps. I'm just starting to get up a good sweat. So let's take a look after I get all the way up to the top and see what kind of condition I'm in then. Okay, so it says the national park, 1,000-old tree. The hall is 50 meters, the big tree 70, and the cave is 90 meters. It's kind of interesting. They got these little buildings, and it's just up underneath the cliff face. You can see all the stalactites hanging there. Yeah, this is really a pretty country. Now to get to this temple, it's not too difficult. You're about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so inland from Ao Nang, over by the Krabi Old Town. And so you can hire like a van or something like that to get you over here. It's not too difficult. So here is one of the Buddha shrines that they have. And they painted the rock face. Okay, so after that little shrine, back into the jungle to go around to the cave. Now they said that the locals would hear the tigers roaring, and that's why they gave it the tiger cave, so they could hear them. You know, they would come over here and rest inside of these caves, and so the locals were kind of afraid. When the monks came to this area, they started setting up and they would go into these caves and meditate, and the tigers kind of migrated out of the area, and they've never seen the tigers in these caves ever since. Tham Sua, one of the little caves here. Yeah, this is kind of nice. You see the termite mound right there. All the minerals that have been forming these stalactites, and then down here are the stalagmites. Another one of the little caves. Dam Luk Ta Nu. There's another one 50 meters away. Dam Bla La. Check out that tree. That is really, really amazing. Has a sign on it in Thai, but I don't know what it means. Must be like a really old tree. Check out the vines growing up around that one right there. That is amazing. And that limestone cliff that I'll be climbing up here in a bit. Okay, so here's another little one of these caves. This one's not very spectacular. Wado, another 50 meters. It's turning into quite a hike through the jungle. So this is the trail that just goes out through the jungle. Sign that says exit. I don't know where the exit will take me to. Yeah, this is really nice out here. Okay, so they have a sign on this one here that just says big tree. That is gigantic. And they, the Thais believe these have spirits in them, these big trees, and they'll come and they'll wrap these ribbons around them. And they'll honk their horn if they're driving by them. They do all kinds of stuff with the big trees. They have another one of these big old huge trees. This is crazy. I've never seen a tree like this before. And they wrap it up. Now I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of wandering around in the jungle, trying to follow the trail. I think I opted the wrong way. I should have went back over the stairwell. But I'm kind of committed. It says exit somewhere. This one's pretty interesting. The base of it's kind of curled around, and then you can see the termites are taken off there, and then another tree that's right in the middle of it. Yeah, this is really quite cool. I don't know how tall it is, but it's I don't know, it's probably a couple 100 feet tall. Okay, so now I know where I'm at. So that little trail took out through a big loop through the trees. Got to see the caves and the old trees and stuff. And this brings you right back over to the stairwell that came in. So let me climb those 180 steps, and then we'll go up the 1,260 steps up to the top. Okay, so we've made it out of the jungle, back over here to the temple. It's kind of funny, this monk's pretty much sole job is to chase these monkeys off of things and away from the tourists. All right, so now that the little climb is done, let's tackle these, the big flight. So 1,260 stairs away, and let's see how much sweat I have rolling off me by the time we get up. It's probably about 34 degrees Celsius right now. It's plenty hot. And it'll probably get hotter as I climb, since it's still early morning. Okay, so here's the stairs up. It says it's about 550 meters in elevation. And it goes right up there. Now, there used to be 1,243 stairs, but they did some remodeling, and they added some more stairs. You can see these monkeys are just climbing on everything. You can see how the stairs go. Got some monkeys awaiting. Okay, so here, steps 262. So only 1,000 more to go. Wow. And the view's starting to get nice. There's that new hall that they're building over there, looking down into the valley. All right. Okay, so here's what they did. Here's where they added the more steps. So this used to be a straight up stairwell, and they did kind of a little jog off to the side, make it a little easier to climb. Okay, so I'm at 940 so far. So better than 2/3 the way up. Okay, so taking a little break here. You can see the valley, see the palms and the rubber trees. And still about another 200 more to go. Okay, so made it all the way to the top, 1,280 stairs. Just what I said at the bottom, to see how wet my shirt is. Looks like I've been swimming. So only 1,280 steps. That's a walk in the park basically, right? 550 meter climb. I don't know what that would equate to stories at a skyscraper, but it's more than 5, I'll tell you that. So anyway, let's look at this top of this temple. See if it's worth the climb up. So this is the view of the valley down below. And you can see all these limestone cliffs. This is absolutely a perfect place in the world. All these trees. You can hear the cicada. You can see the birds flying around. It's just nice. This is the view the other side. You can see all the rubber trees, palm trees. You got bananas, everything down there. And you can see Thailand's just is so rural. You get out of the big city and there's just all these little small farms everywhere. And this is the reason you start to climb. You can see this from down below, this brilliant gold chetty. And so you can pray and leave your alms and stuff like that. Thought this was kind of interesting. You've conquered the Tiger Cave Temple Mountain. So 309 meters vertically, 600 meters on the path, 1,260 steps. Okay, so this is looking towards Krabi. So that's the town itself. You can see the ocean. And then over there, just past that, not the close rock, but the far one, over there is Ao Nang, Railay Beach, all of that. And then if you keep going further over the horizon, that is Phuket. And then looking down this way, this takes you down towards Koh Lanta, Trang, and all of that. And then back over this way, if you keep on going, about 6-7 hours is Suratani. And this right here, this is the ultimate goal that I had, is to come up and see this right here. I've seen tons of pictures of it, and now I finally get to see it with my own eyes. Very cool. Okay, so getting up here was a way difficult climb. It's not for people with health issues, that's for sure. But you know, I mean, you could take all day, take as long as you want. Nothing's a rush. Now with Buddhism, what's interesting about it is, you know, you're coming up here, you're going to church. That's what this is. This is a church. So they're coming up here to worship, and you know, with the way they believe is, you know, life is suffering. So that's part of the deal. So you're suffering, and part of going to the church is the struggle also. So you have the reward when you get to the task, like you get up here and you be able to pray and you feel good after that, because you're achieving nothingness. That's the goal with Buddhism. So, you know, I've been to so many of these temples, and it's always like, wow, you have to climb all these stairs. And it's just part of the deal. Like I've been on the Great Wall of China, and there's temples on the Great Wall of China. You have to climb up mountains, and then you climb down to a mountain, climb down the mountain to the temple, and then you pray, and then you have to climb back up and then go back home. So it's never easy. And it's just part of what they do. And getting up to the top of this mountain was a little bit of a struggle. And the last little bit, they have a shrine right here. So you have the Ganesh, and then you have one of their Buddhas. So you see the Ganesh right there, which is the elephant with the 4 arms, and then one of the standing Buddha. All right, let's enjoy one more view before we head back down. It's just absolutely fantastic. If you've never been to Krabi area, I would highly recommend coming here. The natural beauty of this place is just absolutely amazing. And you can see these limestone cliffs here. Now this whole area in the old days was underwater. And so they have these like giant mollusks that for eons were here on the ocean bottom, and they were dying, and their shells would stay there, and they would slowly compact down, and they made you know, they just made basically this limestone. And then an earthquake hit this region, and it pushed part of the land up and part of it down. It just kind of broke it up, and that's what pushed up all of these little limestone cliffs. Now, as far as getting up here, it's if you think it's hard climbing these stairs, now imagine being on the work detail that hauled all this concrete up here. So however much you're sweating, you didn't have to carry a heavy weight to get up here. And this is the last little part of the shrine. So they got the bell, and then they got these little Buddha statues, the reclining Buddha, all the others. And then one more look at this giant Buddha. Oh, how cool is that? And then you can see the surrounding countryside. And then down there, that meditation hall that they're gonna build. And there's some pictures of what it's gonna be when it's completed, and it's gonna be amazing. And it's giant, but it looks tiny from up here. And you can see around the Buddha. So they have the Garuda, they have the Naga, and Then they have like the lotus buds right there. And then over here around the rails, the prayer wheel and stuff. So this is quite cool. It's really nice. All right, now let's go down the stairs and do 1,260 stairs in reverse. It's a lot easier going down. You have gravity on your side. All right. And then as they say, what goes up must come down. And I can honestly say going down is much easier. It's still plenty hot and the stairs are still plenty steep, but gravity is your friend unless you trip. So this is what the stairwell looks like. And it winds around, goes over here. All right, guys, so that finishes up our video of Wat Tham Sua, the Tiger Cave Temple. It was a lot of fun. It was pretty cool climbing these steps and going up and seeing the Buddha on top of the hill. So if you liked the video, guys, make sure you click like and subscribe and share it with your friends if you want. And if you want to leave me a comment, tell me down below. If you've been here, tell me in a comment. Say, hey, I climbed those stairs like you did. Or if you want to do it, let me know also. Or if you want me to do something different, tell me in a comment. Say, hey, go over there, do this, do that, and I'll do my best to make a video. And as always, guys, remember, life is a journey. Sometimes you have to climb a few steps along your journey, like 1,260 of them. Anyway, life is a journey, so enjoy.